What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and fellow YouTubers? All of you, I bid to welcome to this Starship Static review about the Intel Assault Cruiser, the Archon Class. And I always pronounced it the wrong way, but this one is called the Archon Class. Now, this thing is available through the Sea Store. It is only available for the Starfleet faction, so Klingons are not going to get this ship, but that is just a shame for them. Obviously, what you guys are about to see is I'm going to go through all of the statistics of this ship. After that, I'm going to go to the Starship customization and see what kind of customization we can do on this Starship and how far we can go with all of the different colorization and etc., the different ship hull configurations. After that, we're going to go into space and we're going to equip all of the different space sets that are going to modify the appearance of this ship in its visuals. After doing that, we are going to go through the statistics of all of the Universal Console, the Bridge Officer Stations, the Starship Mastery package, and after that we're going to see if there is a unique ship bridge. I highly doubt that, but I haven't actually seen the all of the different information what is available from this ship. After the ship tour, if there is any, we are going to take this ship into combat and see what it does against enemy, against the wanted mission, the Argala Patrol. So here we go. First of all, let's see on the Sea Store ships, because all of the information that I kind of need to grab from this thing, because I already unpacked mine in my enthusiasm of obtaining this ship. I already grabbed a hold of one, and I can't actually show you the information with that, but we can go up here, tier 6 starships at the Zen store or Sea Store, and right here the Intel Assault Cruiser, the Archon Class. So it is this ship with its saucer section, like a little bit elongated. Really cool to see this thing. Yeah, it kind of looks like it has bunny ears. But this is a ship that we're going to do the review about, so let's go and see the information right here. So it already says that you already have this item in your inventory. It is my current Starship, like I already shown you guys right here. Into the Assault Cruiser tier 6. Now, I haven't done anything about this thing. I just happened to see that there is a wide angle quantum torpedo launcher up here, and that is really cool to see. So obviously something for you guys that are utilizing torpedoes in your builds. But anyway, let's go through the information. The tier 6 Archon Class Intel Assault Cruiser is based on a successful design of the Sovereign class. However, it is being heavily retrofitted with state-of-the-art technology. This assault cruiser variant is equipped with an Incremental Phase Cloaking Device. Oh my god. This starship features a Lieutenant Commander Universal / Intel Specialist seat. More on that in a later stage. The Archon Class Intel Assault Cruiser comes equipped with their Incremental Phase device. Yeah, we're gonna do that later. When activated, your starship will taunt nearby enemies and begin to partially phase out. What? You're going to taunt your enemies and begin to partially phase out. During this time, your starship will deal reduced energy damage, but will be immune to energy damage. Wow, okay, nice. Okay, after a short period of time, you will briefly become fully phased out and will unable to attack or be attacked. Nice. So you can't actually attack or be attacked by your enemy. Nice. Further returning to phase normal. Okay. This console provides a passive boost to tactical readiness and crit hit chance. Nice. This console is, may be equipped in any Starfleet assault cruiser. After achieving level 5 in your Command Assault Cruiser Starship Mastery, you will unlock the Specialist Knowledge Starship Trait. While this trait is slotted, activating any Intel or Bridge Officer or sorry, our command bridge officer specialty ability will reduce the recharge time of all the engineering bridge officer abilities. Nice. Real cool to have that as a trait, and I know you guys are going to utilize that in its full capacity. Tier 6 faction to Federation only. Rank required Vice Admiral, so level 50 and above. Whole strength at 44,850 hit points at level 50. And 52,000 hit points at level 60. A shield modifier of 1.0 or just 1. It has 4 weapons on the front, 4 weapons on the aft, 4 device slots. The bridge office station I'm going to skip right now. More on that in a later stage. Console modification, 3 tactical, 5 engineering, and 2 science. Now, as we said, this is definitely a cruiser, so really heavy on engineering consoles. A base turn rate of 7 degrees per second, an impulse modifier of 0.15, friction, traction, and this is inertia, a inertia rating of 40, plus 10 to weapons, plus 5 to shields, and also plus 5 to auxiliary power, and also that universal console, that incremental phase cloaking device. Starship ability package, it is a cruiser, so we're going to get absorption, plating, rapid repairs, enhanced plating, armored hold, and that unlockable Starship Trait, the specialist knowledge. Cruiser command array, so strategic maneuvering, shield frequency modulation, weapon system efficiency, and attract fire. Now, this is obviously all of the cruisers are going to get this command array, especially the tier 6 versions. So this is just standard for cruisers. So that is definitely a awesome thing to play around with. I don't know what I feel about this thing though. I usually get like a first impression, but my first impression is not really that good for this ship. But anyway, let's go and see how much customization we can do on this starship. Customize my starship. No, not shuttle. Starship. There we go. Sorry about that. Little boo-boo on my side. Okay, so this is as further as I can zoom in. There is nothing more, and I can zoom. The nacelles are way too big for my taste, and this thing is like definitely elongated. Like it's like the cross section is really small, and the ship is definitely a cruiser. When you look at the size of this thing, it's huge. Wow, it's crazy. Okay, so I'm getting a different template. This is basically because I have more ships than normal, I guess. Sovereign, yeah. Regent, yeah. This is the one we're going to do the review about, or the Archon. Like I said, there is no different bridge interior for this thing, so I'm going to skip the bridge tour part. There is nothing to show, but there are different window types, and we can definitely see it if we can. Okay, that's it. We definitely can see the window types up here when it's a little bit on the shadow side. There we go, that's better. So we have material type number 1 for the windows. I really don't like that. Number 2 has like more bluish tint, and the windows are just a little bit longer. We have number 3. Number 4. Oh, I definitely love number 4. Let's see. Number 5. Oh, number 5 is good as well. But number 6 is definitely how this ship has been intended to be flown, or has been designed to fit our needs. I don't know about this forward-facing ship. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below if you guys like this thing. I'm not going to pass judgment on this. already. Okay, so we got different material types. The Mirror of Universe version. Now, I don't know if this thing comes equipped with that or if it is coming out of like my all of the different like material types that I have on all of the different Zen store items. So don't hold me responsible if you're not going to get the material type from the Mirror Universe. So we got material type number 1. Material type number 2, not really a big fan. Number 3. Oh, so you get these grain parts up here. Nice. Some different subtle alterations. Really nice to see. Material type number 4. Lots of dark places on this thing, so definitely if you want to scare somebody. Oh, wait a minute, I definitely like this part right here. The deflector dish isn't like that much it's a little bit like hidden. Nice, I like that, or at least the color is making it look like that. That's nice. 5. Totally different material up here on the deflector dish, whatever it's called, this circular outlining. Nice. Let's see, number 6. Whoa, that is way too bright. Nice. No really big differences there. Oh, number 7. Yeah, number 7 is the way that this ship came with out of the box. Nice. Now, because I am a lifetime member, I get like the upgraded version and also the other one. What was the other one? The veteran version of this thing that has that definitely awesome looking glow to this ship right here. That's reflecting the sunlight there. Nice. Oh, I just blinded you guys. Sorry about that. Nice. Looks good. Let's see what the veteran does. Oh, the veteran. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this underneath. Oh my god. I am such a big fan of the veteran class. That is just insane. Look at this. When it's in the shadow side, I get that bluish tint. Wow, that is just an awesome visuals to have. Also, the nacelles up here are like, they're like protected somehow. They're like armored plated somehow with whatever it is that it is like that. It's like has a little bit of armor to them. Wow, definitely love the pattern overlays up here with like these lines that are breaking the visuals. Nice, love it. Let's see, it came with the type number 7, so let's go to advanced. Well, obviously we can change different type of saucer sections and basically mismatch components to your liking. Now I'm not going to do that because I'm just going to butcher up the entire color scheme, but just to show you guys a little bit of customization and see how far you guys can actually go to make your own design. This is something that I just created. It's horrible, I know, don't hate me for it, but I'm going to cancel all of the changes that I made because I want to showcase this ship as it is coming out of the box, as you guys are, if you're going to purchase this ship, are going to get just like that out of the box. So the first action that we're going to do is we are going to head into space like we just did, and we're going to equip all of the different visuals up here. First of all, we need to leave the Earth space stock section up here, so we won't get bothered by people warping in and out. Now I keep forgetting that I have these trait up here. Oh no, the other one. Improve pedal to the metal. That was good. All right, so this is how this ship looks like when it comes out of the box. And here we go. This is how it flies. Really big warp nacelles. It's like it's wearing shoes that are like too big for this ship. If you could compare it to that. Nice. No idea what I currently find appealing on this deflector dish, if I find it appealing or not, but let's go through the visualization of all of the space reputation first, and then I can pass my judgment on this thing. Right now, I'm going to try to be neutral about it. Emphasis on going to try, so I already kind of passed judgment on that already, but I'm going to be partially, like, not partially, I'm going to be neutral about it. This is how it is with the visuals, with the Mark, where is it, Mark 10 or something like that, when this thing doesn't have any visuals, just the defaulted skin. And this is how it looks like. And you guys already saw this one on the customization part, so I'm going to skip that one real fast. And we are going to try the adaptive Mako space set. Is going to be the first one. Here we go, just making sure we got 3 pieces of this thing. Yes, we do. Here we go. This is the adaptive Mako space set. Really cool to see all of these little subtle changes that this ship actually goes through. I mean, this is definitely an awesome looking ship, and it's like, you know, in its size, to be honest. So you have like so many like rooms to actually add like visualization changes, and you guys definitely can see that up here. Nice, right? Definitely looks good. It looks good. Here we go. The impulse engine output, or the impulse engine wake, and we have the warp nacelles wake with a different color. That's nice. I like that. It's about time that they actually separated these two. So we got the impulse up here, and they got the warp up there. Sorry about that. My voice doesn't really seem to want to record today. The Aegis space set and shields. Oh, there we go. Let me just discard these Mark 10s, because who is flying Mark 10s these days, where you have the option for all of the different space sets out there? You shouldn't use any of the normal Mark 10 gear in your ship. So this is how this thing looks like, and I'm going to zoom out just a little bit right now. There we go. So you guys can see this awesome impulse trail up here. That is definitely a cool color to witness this thing. Nice. I like this thing. In its visuals, in its appearance. Appearance is kind of like growing on me, to be honest. It is definitely, at first glance, you can definitely see it is made by Starfleet. It has definitely all of the Starfleet normal features. So you have like this big saucer section, you have like a cross section of hull, and you have like the 2 nacelles on the sides. Definitely made in Starfleet. All right, moving on to the Borg space set. And also thank you to whoever you were that actually reminded me to put the universal console from the Borg reputation set as well, because they add like these nodes up here and up here as well on these support struts from the warp nacelles. Definitely add to the visuals. But look at this baby. Wait a minute. I am Borg, and Borg. There we go. That is the Borg space set. I do apologize for that, but I had the counter command space set. That was not part of the Borg. But here we go. This wow, this deflector dish actually starts up here, like in the middle of the middle of the ship. And look at how huge this thing is. Wow, they definitely need to address this thing, because I've never seen these things like being so big. And please don't tell me that's what she said in the comment section. Here we got the Borg junk everywhere. Really cool to see on this thing. And we got the nodes up here from the universal console. We got that impulse mod, or at least the warp nacelle modifier that definitely glows. And we have that impulse modifier up here from the Borg reputation space set. Nice. I like this thing. It's growing on me. Here we go with the which one is next? The counter command space set, counter command engines, and shielding. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Wait a minute. Let me just make sure. Yep, all 3 pieces. Now, in all honesty, I mean, this ship is not changing a lot with the different space set. I definitely see like the engine output or the engine wake, but I'm not seeing any different, really big difference on the Starship hull. And the counter command set is definitely one of my favorite space sets as of late. But on this ship, I mean, it didn't change that much. I mean, you definitely can see that we are utilizing that counter command deflector dish and the engines. But on the Starship itself, I'm not really seeing that. And I don't think this is on the testing phase. This is definitely a ship that they're not going to change anymore. It is what it is, and you definitely cannot see that this thing has been utilizing the counter command space set, as you guys are seeing right there. But anyway, moving on to the Delta space set, the Delta engines, and the Delta shielding. 1, 2, 3 pieces of the Delta space set. And look at this. This is like the transformation that I actually mean. Like, you definitely see the engine output up here. You definitely see a difference in the warp nacelles and overall pattern up here. It is definitely visible for this ship, that you definitely can see that this is the Delta space set. It kind of reminds me of like Voyager in that the last episode when it got that armored hull with all of those plating that came from the first all the way to the back of the ship. Kind of reminds me of that, this thing. Especially this part up here with the grains up here that are basically, and this part up here. Definitely looks awesome. Definitely reminds me of that. Alrighty. The Dyson is next in line. The Dyson engines and the Dyson shields, making this the entire Dyson space set. Okay. All right, not really enthusiastic about this, I know, but let's see when it changes color. A little bit of a letdown, to be honest, in the visual department. I still like it. I still like it. I mean, we kind of saw the dark gray lines up here, and we already knew that this was going to come with all of the different spaces that we already equipped it, but definitely would have loved to see a little bit more of these pinkish lines up here. No, I like this one. It's definitely, you shouldn't, like, you know, judge the book by its cover, but I'm definitely liking this thing. It is growing on you, so the more you look at this thing, it's definitely an awesome looking ship. Has a little bit of a majestic kind of vibe to it, to be honest. All right, let's move on. Which one is this? The Iconian is next. Iconian engines, Iconian shields. 1, 2, 3. Here we go again with the Iconian space set. And again, we see these the grayed out color that I wish that they actually changed that, not to be that, you know, not that much on the foreground, to be honest, but it is what it is. And I like this thing. Definitely when it's on the shadow side. The whitish color up here, not that much. Wow, this thing, bloom intensity, it's a little bit too high, I guess. Really cool animation right there from the deflector dish in its own unique design. Definitely awesome. Nice. And it only costs 2,500 Zen. Here we go with the Jem'Hadar space set is the next one that we're going to do. Victory is life space set. Now see, this is definitely an awesome looking area of a ship right here. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, this thing is... Okay, so the Jem'Hadar space set is definitely doing this ship some needed love, and it is definitely... I'm definitely loving this space set on this ship. Wow. It totally changed the appearance of this ship to a wow factor right now. Nice. Oh, that is such a beautiful looking ship right now. Oh, wow, that is so awesome. And definitely love the orange up here in the deflector dish. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie where the Borg actually tried to go back in time. Without giving too much information, this is definitely something that they actually copied from the movie right here, because it has the same features. That is just awesome. That is just awesome. All right. The Mako, we already did the adaptive Mako, so I'm not going to showcase this one again, so I'm going to skip that one. The Nukara I did not showcase, so we are definitely going to showcase that as a space set. Nukara, please. There we go. 1, 2, 3 of the Nukara space set. Oh wow. Oh wow, definitely speechless right now. Wow, definitely awesome to look at this thing. See, now I understand why they actually did the great area right here, because it kind of reminds me of like the ship has not been it's been into combat and it lost some plating, or you know, it hasn't been finished up correctly, and we got like plating in back orders, so we're not going to finish this thing yet, but it's you know, we can definitely use it in service, so here you go. No, I'm just kidding. Definitely looks good on this thing. Wow. These bright lights that you guys are seeing on the warp nacelles are definitely a plus to this ship. Really bright yellow and really bright like blue color up here, definitely adding to the factor of this ship, making it looks good, making it look good. The Omega Force engines and shielding, here we go. Do we have all 3 pieces? We do. All right, here we go. The Omega utilizing space rockets in space. That is just awesome. Nice. It definitely adds totally changes this ship though. I mean, we just saw the Gemini space set, we just saw the Nukara space set, definitely transforming this ship in its appearance, and now you guys are seeing subtle changes that is basically making you think twice, like what kind of space set is he having? That thing looks awesome. And you guys can actually see it up here in the warp nacelles. I think this part is called the Bussard collector, if I'm not mistaken. Some of you actually corrected me on another YouTube video that I did. These things are definitely called the Bussard collectors, and they are like really apparent on the foreground right there. But anyway, moving on to the, let's see, Kobali doesn't offer any changes to the visuals. The Mako we already covered. The Quantum Phase, no visual changes there, so we're going to skip that one, and we're going to go with the Riemann space set. Riemann engines and shields. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Wow. Oh my god, this thing looks awesome right now. Definitely love the glow right here when the shadow, or when the sunlight hits the hull. Wow, that is just such a beautiful looking ship. This thing is a beast. This thing is a beast. Wow. Nice. Definitely love the color. Red up here that they actually made like lines and stuff like that. That is definitely coming to the foreground right here. Especially when you have something like different color that is blocking it. And it's making its appearances right here on the saucer section as well. Nice. This is such a good looking ship with all of these space sets that we actually don't utilize anymore in the game. Most of us are using like the Iconian pieces or some mismatched components, but look at this. This thing is really an awesome looking ship. Nice. All right, let's move on to the Romulan, because that is what comes after the Reman. We got the Romulan space set up here. And that is definitely has been changing this ship. Look at even the now I don't know if this is something new that they did, but like the interior up here, the design of the deflector dish has actually changed. Now obviously when you equip the Borg space set or the Borg deflector dish, there you got that big junk up here. It's definitely not visible, but this thing is definitely changing with most space sets up here. That is just awesome. Those little details, man, that is definitely something that matters. Oh wow. Oh wow, that is such a beautiful picture right there. Just wait till this thing hits the sunlight. Right there. Oh man. Wow. Even on top, this is wow. Look at this. Oh, this thing is definitely an awesome looking ship. That is crazy. Crazy good to look at. All right, let's move on. The Soul Defense doesn't offer any changes to the visuals, neither is the Solanae. The Temporal Defense does offer some unique features. As most of you are calling it the Disco Space Set. Here we go with the Disco Space Set. Look at that. The deflector dish also changed. Nice. And we're having like a little bit of rainbow colorization on the impulse wing. That is just awesome. Definitely lots of color changes when this thing comes out of like a different angle. Nice. Now I don't know if this is like part of the space set or this is part of the ship, but I've never seen like these the Bussard collectors. They are basically sparkling a little bit right now. You guys see what I mean? It has like a little bit of kind of looks like it has like life to it or something like that. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but that is what it looks like to me. Nice. Really cool to see how this thing is changing. All right, we only have a couple of space sets to equip on this thing, so let's do the Terran Task Force space set in its entirety. 3-piece set. There we go. Oh wow. Oh, I definitely love this thing. Look at this. Ooh, that bright yellow. Nice. Wow, that is definitely a good looking ship. Nice. Terran Task Force space set from the Terran Reputation. You guys, most of the space sets that I actually did, you can find up here on the Reputation tree. The Borg has like a couple of them, so you know those can be found here, and also some of them can be found through mission rewards, like the Jem'Hadar space set. That is definitely a mission reward space set. You cannot grab that from the Reputation. So if you're looking to grab all of the space set reputations like I do, or with the visuals, some of them are from the Reputation, other ones are from the mission episode storyline. So just go through that and you're definitely going to get that. Definitely these space sets are definitely worth the while to actually finish the game and actually maybe replay 1 or 2 missions to get the entire space set 3-piece set. The last one that I'm going to showcase is the Breen space set. This is also a reward from the Breen storyline mission. And here we go, 3-piece set of this thing. Makes this ship look like this. And again, the deflector dish right here, these, I don't know what to call them, these lines up here that have changed as well. Nice. The Archon Class. Into assault cruiser, and it has a tier 6, ladies and gentlemen, with lots of customizations, as we already saw. Nice. All right, let's my favorite space set. You guys definitely love to see that. The wow factor for me is definitely the Jamhadar space set. That has been the best space sets with the visual changes that this thing has gone through, and it's definitely a wow factor. Looks really awesome. Anyway, let's talk about the universal console, that incremental phase cloaking device. Let's read about the information right here. The Archon the Archon Class Intel Assault Cruiser comes equipped with the Incremental Phase Cloaking Device. When activated, your starship will taunt nearby enemies and begin to partially phase out. During this time, your starship will deal reduced energy damage, but will be immune to energy damage taken, obviously. After a short period of time, you will briefly become fully phased out and will be unable to attack or be attacked. Before returning to normal phase, this console provides a passive boost to the tactical readiness and critical hit chance. Yeah, this console may be equipped in any Starship assault cruiser, so that's obviously nice. All of the assault cruisers can have this thing. So plus 1% critical chance and also plus 50 Starship tactical readiness. So it's going to improve the tactical bridge officer cooldown in their abilities. So that's nice if you're running like a lot of tactical bridge officers on any of your assault cruiser ships. This console is definitely going to add to that. So the incremental phase shift, now I'm not going to read through all of that, but I'm just going to go through the statistics. So maximum of 15, no idea what that means. Target self 2-minute recharge. So to the foes, it's going to taunt up to 5 foes within 5 kilometers for 15 seconds, and immunity to all energy damage for 10 seconds. Wait a minute. Okay, so immunity to all energy damage. What about kinetic damage or exotic damage? Okay, that could be a problem right there. To self, minus 50% all energy damage for 10 seconds. So you're going to do less damage to the enemy. And after 10 seconds, you're going to get 4,805 stealth points for 5 seconds. Cannot be targeted for 5 seconds. No collision for 5 seconds. Cannot launch hangar pet ships for 5 seconds. And weapons offline for 5 seconds. Immunity to all damage for 5 seconds. Okay, so we're going to get immunity to all damage, including kinetic damage and like exotic ability damage. Damage over time abilities, I guess. For the duration of 5 seconds. Now, this is definitely part of a space set. So if you're going to get the other one, which one was that? Let me just go to the news. The the promotion that they're doing with the attack wing visor with WizKids. If you guys are going to get that, there's definitely a universal console somewhere up there, and you can get that 2-piece set bonus. So plus 10 to direct energy damage, plus 35% flight turn rate, and also battle cloak to target selves, 20-second recharge, minus 5 current shield power per second. Okay, somebody made a boo-boo. It should be like a number here between per second for a duration of, I guess. Plus 3 flight speed, plus 50 defense after decloaking, plus 15 damage bonus for a brief period, and after 3 seconds plus 10 to flight turn rate, and also 4,980 stealth. And skill that affect this ability, Starship Stealth, improve stealth and cloaking. Close that. The Starship Mastery package, level 1 is going to give us the absorption, hull plating, plus 25 physical damage resistance rating, also plus 25 kinetic damage resistance rating, rapid repairs. So we're going to get an increased hull regeneration, so 650 or 1.25% of your current maximum hit points every 3 seconds in space. Twice this amount is regenerated out of combat. Energy and radiation damage resistance rating plus 25, all damage resistance rating plus 25, radiation damage resistance rating. Level 4 armored hull, 10% hit points in hull. Nice. And that activatable trait, the specialist knowledge, intel and command bridge officer ability, reduced engineering bridge officer abilities, recharge time. So 20% recharge time on engineering bridge officer ability can occur once every 5 seconds. That is definitely useful. 20% out of your recharge time on engineering bridge officer abilities. Wow, that is awesome to have. Let's see, we are going to have 4 weapons on the front, deflector, impulse, warp, and shields. 4 weapons on the aft, 4 device slots, so we can do a lot of devices with this thing. Now it is a cruiser after all, so heavy on the engineering consoles, a whopping number of 5 of them, 2 on the science console and 3 on the tactical console slots. The stations that we're going to go through: a lieutenant commander universal or an intelligence station. You know what, let's do that one last. We have a lieutenant commander tactical station. Let's see, what are we going to do with this thing? Let's use you. We have a ensign tactical station for tactical team. It's always nice. A command engineering station right here, or a commander I should say. You are really good. And another lieutenant engineering station up here. You. And we have let's use you first. Why not? Why not? As an intelligence station abilities, intelligence team, override subsystem safe is really good. Transport warhead. All right, now definitely guys, let me tell you right here, don't use this as a build. This is just something that I put up together just to have a couple of abilities up here on the side, so I won't die a lot, because if I die you guys are going to say fail on this video. Now I'm going to skip the bridge tour because there isn't any on this ship, and I'm going to go right here at the Delta Quadrant, and I'm going to do the Argala mission patrol because you guys want to see this thing in combat, and I'm definitely going to oblige you by doing so. So let's get to it. Here we go. Map Argala. Thank you. Now I'm not going to equip like really awesome stuff on this thing. This is how it comes out of the box. I haven't changed anything. So the Starship Mastery is still at level 1. It's not unlocked anything. The consoles are not upgraded, or I haven't done any, modification to the console layout. So no consoles right there. The standard Mark 10 gear that comes equipped with this thing. The only thing that I changed is the Jem'Hadar shielding that I equipped it. I have a little bit of Starship Traits that are basically going to help me survive a little bit, and also a little bit in combat as well. But that's about it. So definitely, if you guys want to improve on this ship, you can definitely equip all the best weapons for yourself, and also the best consoles that can help you with turn rate abilities, etc., and damage output and survivability. So we are going to do a little bit of damage to these Malon up here, so you guys can actually see. And also that incremental phase shift ability we're going to display later on. So here we go. And torpedo away. Let's have a little bit of power. Also, smaller duration of our weapons is definitely awesome to do. Ooh, I think that torpedo crit 13,000. Nice. Attack team. Beam overload. Sure, why not? There is only one of you there. 6,600. Nice. Whoa, my hull is gone. A little bit of shield power. What is this? Oxybat? Sure. Ouch. Mines? Wow, I never saw mines up here. Oh, that hurt. Come on, hail. Deputized, continue. Okay, so here we got more Malons. Let's do the taunting, that incremental phase shift in 3, 2, 1. Alright. Where did it go? Okay, so 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Nice. So it kind of taunted them, but not really. Let's do it when we have a little bit of aggro. And this wide quantum torpedo is definitely awesome. Look at the arc that we can fire this thing. That is just awesome. Now, 2-minute cooldown should be over in a second. Direct energy to help us with the deeps, people, the DPSs. Now it's doing decent amount of damage. Again with the mines. I never saw mines on these missions. Maybe they added stuff into this thing. Where is my power? There we go. In about 39 seconds we're going to get the ability again. And this guy is not even helping us out. What is up with that, Mr. Bentham? Whoa. Kill that guy, would you? Come on, ho. Now that was just a buff of mine that I actually survived imminent death by. that is that is definitely not part of this ship's abilities. Alright, when the next group is going to be inbound, we're going to utilize these incremental phase shift again. Can we fire the torpedo? It doesn't have any shields. Oh, okay. We went too far. Okay, so we got 2 enemies up there that we are going to take care of. Let's taunt them in 3, 2, 1. Booyaka. It's not aggroed on me though. We won't. Oh, we do. We are able to fire on them. Now we're not because we just. Alright, okay. There we go. And after a couple of seconds, like 5 seconds, your weapons are going to be offline. So you won't dish out enough damage. We just missed. Beam overload missed. What? Beam overload. Have you guys ever heard of that? Beam overload missing its target? That is just weird. Here we go. Beam overload, chemo, tactical team, fire! Beam fired will at 1 single target. How about that? But anyway, this is just a representation, so I guess you guys actually got the gist of this thing. How it flies, how it handles. It handles real good with the Jemadar space set, though I wouldn't recommend you guys using this thing because the numbers right here are definitely low. There are definitely better ones. The Iconium one or something like that, I can definitely recommend you guys for survivability, etc. etc. The deeps, guys. But anyway, yeah. So if you guys have enjoyed this part of the Archon Class visual representation review that I just made, it is a tier 6, so definitely has that Starship Mastery, definitely this thing for a reduction of engineering, bridge officer abilities, definitely worthwhile. And these Incremental Phase Cloaking Device, this is definitely something that the Klingons have on the let me see which one it was. It was the carrier. Kind of reminds me of that. Klingons have a carrier that has basically the same capabilities of this thing that was like really weird when it came out. Where is it? Where is it? It's definitely an old ship. I forgot the name. There we go. This is basically the same thing. A phase shift. Okay, so on the Carfi battle carrier, it is called a phase shift generator. It's kind of like the same thing. At least the visuals kind of like phases you out. And this thing is called the Incremental Phase Cloaking Device. So it's basically the same deal. It has like the same statistics, and it also definitely an awesome ability to have when you're like taunting the enemy and you're not being able to take any damage, or at least energy damage. Keep that in mind. I don't know about torpedoes and like exotic abilities like gravity well might hold you, and high yield torpedo might actually kill you. So keep that in mind. You don't want to have that as a one shot kill you option. Anyway, so this one is wrapped up. I hope you guys have enjoyed that one. If you did, you know what to do. And from now, I'm just going to tell you guys, take care, and definitely let me know in the comment section below which one was your favorite shield visuals. Mine, definitely the Jem'Hadar space set. And I hope to see you on the next video as well. Take care, and later.